Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to God of War 4, 2018, whatever you guys want to call it, because there's more poison over there, but is it on our path? Not sure. Anyway, when we last left off, in our last episode, a whole lot of important stuff happened, and I'm just now realizing the lengths at which, how much we actually did. So let's take stock of it. We were hunting with
Atreus, here!
Yes, Father!
Okay. We were hunting with Atreus when we came across a magic boar, but as it turns out, that boar was under the protection of a forest witch. We ended up helping the witch save the boar's life, and in exchange, she basically branded us with a magical mark that hides us from the gods of this realm, but it...
Ready yourself, boy!
I think I'm getting the hang of that. There's another one. Careful, Kratos. You could have gotten the kid on the backswing. Shadow. Human Reavers. Okay. Spells at a distance. They only attack after they've conjured an explosive. You should rush them down before they can throw it.
How'd I do?
You still have much to learn.
What was I talking about before we started? Before that fight? Well, so after we met the witch, we basically took her boat and went across a lake. And at this lake, we ran into, surprise, surprise, the World Serpent, Jormungandr. I am legit surprised that we are meeting him this early in the game. But maybe that's evidence that we're actually later in the game than I thought.
You think all dwarves are as weird as Brock and Sindri?
No,
Wonder why they don't get along anymore. I mean, they're family.
that is their matter alone, boy.
Okay.
I was expecting Kratos to say something like, family doesn't always get along or something, considering that most of his family dicked with him for most of his life. Common waist armor. Arcane waist guard. Runic symbols on this armor increase... Ooh, rune cooldown. Okay. I mean, it is an improvement. And it's not really covering up any more than it already is. And we got some soft steel out of it. Even if I knew what that was over there, I couldn't do anything about it from here. Could I? Is that another rune for a special chest? The runes change depending on... It's a puzzle, but I have no idea where the rest of the puzzle is. There's another one. Well, I guess we ought to look for anything that matches those symbols. Rage Stone. Yep, why am I not surprised? So, at least now I know what to do. So, this one should be the first one. Nope. There we go. Should be one of them. Yes. Right. Thought I saw a Rage Stone, but it turned out to be a fire. It's been a while since I've found a Rage Stone. I guess they're getting stingy with them. Oh, I forgot. Pretty sure that that's the right one. So now I just need to find the middle one. Oh, nope, I got it backwards. Or, that was the middle one. So, you just sit tight, boy. Daddy's working. Is that the right one? Yep. The kid is actually sat down by the fire and is getting warm. I wouldn't mind just letting him sit there while I'm searching. I hear birds. I am still pissed that I had to leave that other raven behind. What can I say? I didn't expect that they'd all be flying around. I thought that they'd be perched somewhere.
Look up there.
I can climb that. I see something blue. Nope, that was actually green. You know, I actually have the slightest fear that I might actually be going colorblind. I was actually out driving today, and it's actually so bright that I actually couldn't see the green lights whenever I was driving through traffic. So I basically told myself it must be because the green has very little contrast, but or poison. I really hope that this is the right one.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
I have a feeling that that's the way that we're supposed to go. So, you're coughing. Where's that wall? I really hope that this is off the beaten path. Because if it's actually the path forward, I'm gonna be pissed.
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
Is that something blue up ahead? But I got that line of dialogue, and we are higher elevation, so maybe this is the place that we're supposed to go. Boy, back down here real quick. I know that I'm dragging us all over the place, but you gotta trust me. What is this?
Well, that didn't work.
Your powers of observation continue to serve you well, boy. Boy is sneezing.
Can't burn it, can't cut it.
What'd you say about the bramble kid?
There's got to be a better tool for this job.
Maybe there is. Why does it suddenly grow darker when Kratos is over there? And where the hell is that third rune? Is he coughing because he's so close to the poison? Because seriously, that's another issue that I have with the game, is the fact that if this kid can't die... Troll statue. I opened that chest, right? Oh my god. How did I not? Okay, pro tip for the future. Whenever we're dealing with one of these chests, always search around the chest because you might end up finding it close by. So that was another Bloodhorn Mead. So if I get one more, I'll get more rage. But I'm pretty sure that I've got plenty of rage right now. Let's go, boy. Another witch? Or what were they called? Boy wants to go that way. So, oops. I keep forgetting what the controls can do.
There.
She really didn't want anyone to open that. Huh. Why let a deadly curse stop you?
Arcane bracers. Worn wrappings of exile.
Maybe we'll find something we can use here. Let's come back.
How much hex silver we got? 11,000. Okay. Now what's your story, huh?
Another revenue!
Take her down, boy.
Nice work, boy. Is that the way? Boy, do you know the way? I honestly can't believe it. Had I actually played this game back when it came out, that reference actually would have been relevant. It's actually amazing how fast time can fly. Well, the compass is telling us to go that way, so I want to try this way. But now the compass is telling us to go the other way. What is another locked door?
We'll need something to get through this one.
A new location found. Hidden Chamber of Odin. Honestly, I think one of the things that's throwing me off, that's basically like that's basically like kind of one of the reasons why I'm not sure I'm ever going to accept that this is a God of War game, is really the fact that with the God of War games, they are mostly linear. And yet I'm not getting a linear kind of feeling from this game. It feels like this world is going to be relatively open to us. And now that we've gone to these places, it'll literally just be a matter of going back to them. So, don't get me wrong, there was backtracking in the other God of War games, but it was mostly when the story called for it. Right now, I feel like there's a whole bunch of side quests and side things to do on the side, that ultimately we don't really know all that much about. Wait, that ultimately we'll be able to be free to do, that won't really affect the story. Boy, stay close.
Do you think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were off hunting a lot.
It would serve you to stop talking.
It's the husband's job, boy.
These ones look kind of sick.
Don't worry, I'll cure them.
I think you got him.
Poison wolf. We've seen a lot of aggressive wolves, but these are something else. Some other kind of disease. They spit out some kind of poison that we should avoid walking in, and they're even more aggressive than the rabid ones. I bet we'd be doing them a favor by putting them out of their misery. Why do I have a feeling that this will explode if I hit it? Well... I was never gonna know for sure unless I tried it. Is that a fallen soldier down there? If it is, I don't see anything that I can loot. Aha! Ingenious. Arcane shoulder wraps. Okay, it decreases strength, so... But it gives a cooldown by 8, but I don't really use the runes all that much. I really don't like that color. Although it does show off more of Kratos' glorious pecs. Maybe I'll get used to it. You paying attention, boy? Just like old times. Charge of the White Bear, light runic attack. A quick, propulsive dash attack with a follow-up strike. Kratos is protected during the dash. Well, I wasn't really using Hell's Touch all that much anyway, even though it was pretty useful. Do you see any more treasure, boy? You know, I'm just now realizing we were in kind of like a lush green forest for a while, and now we're suddenly back to snow. I mean, we are climbing the mountains. Lift with your legs. What's wrong? Oh! Another troll?
Let him go!
Oh! Ah! Kratos! Rage!
Father?
Ready yourself.
Gotta remember to get out of the way. Oh!
Father, you're really hurt!
It's only a flesh wound. Okay, it might be my pride. Dang it, I was doing so good too. I got rid of all the small fry.
Enemies ahead!
Unbelievable.
Here? Who built this place?
A frozen flame. I could take this back to Brock and get it upgraded. Ogre. So it wasn't a troll, it was an ogre. Giant, powerful, angry, but thankfully not very smart. The ogre is one of the ugliest enemies we fought. Their huge arms give their attacks good range, and they can hit the ground so hard it creates powerful shockwaves. So I guess basically he was angry at us, wondering what we were doing in his swamp, eh? Symbol of Truth, a rare enchantment. Ooh. Leviathan Awakens. Axe upgrade available. Yep. You alright, boy? Who am I kidding? I know you're alright. It's not your life that's on the line here, it's mine. Still, I wasn't expecting to get a boss battle. Right, let's get this door open, shall we? Mountain base.
Whoa. I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Still got a long way up.
Wonder if Sindri knows his sky mover is tangled with roots up here.
I doubt it.
So how's he going to get it to work?
I do not care.
If only I had some fire. Probably burn through these vines. Because you know that we're going to have to use this machine at some point. You know, I can't help but... Ooh, there's a face in the mountain. God dang it, why can't I build stuff like that in Minecraft? I really can't help but comment on, like, basically... These are those brambles that are indestructible. The story basically here of this God of War game is that Kratos and his son are on a very personal affair, and it seems like everybody is getting in their way, everybody wants a piece of them. All they want to do is get to the top of the mountain so that they can basically spread their wife/mother's ashes, basically to have like a proper funeral for her. It's very personal, and I think it's very touching, and it kind of reminds me of... I don't know what movie it is, but I do remember seeing a movie where the main protagonist is a mostly calm and reserved man, but he's actually a badass, and he's making his journey to this, I don't know, isolated place, and he comes across a group of people who are also going there, who are going there for protection. They think that they're going to basically be safe there, and they're going there basically to have a new beginning, and everyone along the road is trying to stop them, trying to kill them and whatnot.
Is that smoke?
Smoke. And on this journey, this guy... These people are going to get killed, and this guy basically decides, I'm going to protect these people because they're going the same way I am, and everybody is under the assumption that you must be paying this guy, he must be a mercenary that you guys hired to protect you, and everybody's trying to figure out what this guy's angle is. As it turns out, he's going all the way up to this place, wherever it is, because his wife died there, and he's going to basically pay respects to her. So it's kind of like a sweet story, because you don't imagine someone as stoic and badass as him doing this for such a sentimental reason. That smoke is not natural. But I'm just legit surprised that Jormungandr did nothing when we met him.
Stay back, boy.
What is that?
A cloak of dark.
We must find another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes.
Or maybe she heard about your reputation
Or
over at
maybe
the
I just
Spartan
like you.
brothels.
Even though we shot your friend?
Even though you shot my friend, yes.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
Been there, done that. Path to the mountain complete.
We're going to another realm? Are you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
Only for a little while.
Yep. The mechanism.
We'll use this. Greythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
Well, no one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
For a second there, I thought we were on rails.
Just give that a turn.
Give what? This'll take...
There.
Yep, this takes us all the way back down to Sidri's camp. Oh well, at least now we have a shortcut.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
I find that ironic.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
boy.
Watch your step. Just along here.
Are you sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something. Are you watching? Riosta!
What? It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one.
So do I.
Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
I'm starting to understand why Atreus was crucial to this game, because I'm beginning to believe that
The tongue of Niflheim. A foul place of ice and mists. And dwarven mischief.
because I have a feeling that that in order for Kratos to become acclimated to his new environment, it was going to require a lot of exposition, a lot of questions. And Kratos doesn't seem like the kind of guy that, well, talks to people, even though he actually is. It's just that, let's face it, Santa Monica Studios has kind of fallen for a lot of the stereotypes. So the World Serpent just showed up one
Tyr's
day.
temple. Built with help from the giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
Come in, Ray. It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me. That is incredible and unsettling. Huh, for a second I thought we were going to use the horn. It's cool how he's changed positions, but it was weird how he just sort of turned and looked our way.
Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Is this the part where we start pushing?
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
What was that? That bird seemed bigger than the others. You know, it's a good thing that Kratos has finally found his chill, because if not, I was thinking that whoever this witch is, we would have to kill her to take that bow.
Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy, you're really strong.
You have
Just
no
keep
idea.
pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them Hellwalkers. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
Why what? Did Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces.
Don't look at me.
That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
And I thought that the fact that the world nearly fell to chaos was the only consequence we would have.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through these doors.
What doors?
Wait, so did the Giants or the Elves build Tyr's temple?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good.
Isn't this where Brock set up his shop? Are we gonna get a scene where she meets with Brock? Because that'd be funny. I still need to see him to upgrade my axe. In fact, can I go do that? Wait. Brock is gone.
Lyosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please.
Is she gonna give him the magic?
Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
So, Atreus will be able to use the crystals.
You talk like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
I know that feeling. Kratos, you and she have a lot in common. Why do I feel so weird. Why am I obsessed with getting Kratos fixed up? Maybe because I actually want him to heal? But where is Brock?
Is this it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Bifrost? Heimdall? Realm travel. Kratos, you didn't happen to keep Helios's head, did you?
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible.
Yggdrasil.
Over here. Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms.
That's a Bifrost?
It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils, The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination. We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open. See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
I am just so engrossed in all this right now. Got anything to say? Let's find out where we are. You know, Kratos forces these doors open, and yet he still has to open them up again when he...
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No. Damn it, not yet.
being brought back.
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
She's not dead.
No.
Not likely. Come.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Okay, so we're about an hour
What's
in.
that?
And I honestly think that this might be a good place to save for now and maybe call it an episode, because hoo-wee, I am just basically being blown away by this, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because right now it's such a good thing because it's making me want to keep playing. I want to keep on playing, and I think I have at least one more episode that I can do today in order to get more of the story. But the problem is that here's something that you guys probably like aren't aware of. I'm actually starting a new job. And I actually started that job last week, and I'm still undergoing training, so a lot of my attention has to be given over to focusing on learning everything that I'm supposed to do with this new job. And unfortunately, that's basically soaking up a whole lot of my time. So ordinarily at my old job, because I basically knew that job so well before I left it, I would just end off that job and just dedicate the rest of my night to playing video games. But now I don't have that luxury anymore. It's like I got to basically divide up my time. My job is going to be taking up most of my day again, and I got to basically like focus on that. Make sure I'm in a comfortable place before I get comfortable doing leisurely activity again. So, and of course, there's other things that I gotta do today because I've been basically like waiting for the weekend all week, and my weekend's practically already over. It's already past 5 p.m. So, anyways, so how do I feel about like all of this? Because I'm realizing now that this game is definitely not going to be as linear as I thought it would be. There's going to be a whole lot of going back and forth between places, and we're going to different realms. I honestly thought that they would dip our toes in the water for something like this, and then we'd be going back to we'd explore other realms in the next game. But wow, so how do I feel about all of this and about how Kratos is a part of it? Honestly, when it comes to certain video games like this, you just kind of have to close your mind to all the skepticism and just accept what it is that's going on, because this entire thing is presenting a bit of a quandary, because the only way that I can truly justify it is that there's trickery afoot. What do I mean by this is that Kratos grew up in Greece, ancient Greece, where the gods of Olympus were the ones who were in charge, and they're basically attributed for the creation of pretty much everything. And considering that most of the myths were actually true, you kind of get the sense that the Greeks were in charge of the entire universe. But now that the Greek pantheon is wiped out, here we are. It seems like the Norse mythology has taken over. So, my theory for all that is that a lot of it is just posturing and conjecture. And that the truth is that the gods each have their own separate corners of the world in which they control. The Olympians controlled the Greece and that area around the Mediterranean Sea, whatnot. Or is that the Mediterranean? I don't know what sea it was. Okay, they controlled Greece and and they localized their entire focus around that general area. Basically, the Nordic gods, they're controlling the northern areas, most likely of Norway, and they can have their own alternate 9 realms as much as they want. The Egyptians, they're definitely going to be controlling Egypt and that center of the world and whatnot. And any other god, they're basically controlling their perspective corners around the entire world. It's like that old saying goes, religion obeys borders and whatnot. So all this stuff about the creation of the universe and the world, it's all a bunch of smoke. These gods didn't create anything. They existed in this world. They realized that they were the most powerful beings of this world, so they decided they were going to take credit for it. So that could come into conflict with a whole lot of problems, but it's the only way that I could basically justify all of this. Now, how do I feel about Kratos being involved in all of this? Because Kratos, like I said, he is a stranger in a strange land. Kratos will always feel like an outsider looking in on these situations, and I feel like the depth and scope of what these games are going for is ultimately going to conflict with how Kratos could have originally immersed himself in this setting, because Well, the one thing that you gotta keep in mind is that even though Kratos was an outsider in Greek mythology, considering that he is an original creation, an original character created specifically to serve this purpose in Greek mythology, there was something about him that universally kind of fit within Greek mythology. You got this sense that Kratos didn't necessarily not belong. You could accept that he was a part of this ancient Greek world, even though he was basically going around taking credit for the accomplishments that belonged to other Greek heroes and other Greek myths and legends. I mean, like, basically Theseus was supposed to kill the Minotaur. Kratos has killed thousands of Minotaurs. Perseus cuts the head off Medusa, and basically Kratos does that. Every single mythological creature, monster, character, or god that was supposed to be killed by someone else, they're all killed by Kratos. So, how much is truth? How much is it a lie? That's the only way that I can basically see it with the Norse mythology. Kratos is an outsider looking in, and since I don't know all that much about Norse mythology to begin with, I'm not going to know for sure whose accomplishments Kratos is taking. So, but anyways, I really wonder what we're going to do now that we're in this alternate realm, this Anaheim. I don't know I don't know what it is, but we need to get a light to not only power the Bifrost to get back, but to also pierce through that black darkness that's keeping us from going up the mountain, the Black Breath. And Atreus also needs to power up his bow so that we'll be able to use those crystals. As for the witch, the one that's been helping us, she basically just got yeeted back to Midgard, so she won't be able to accompany us. So now we're strangers in an even stranger land, and we have no way to get back unless we can actually get what we came here for. So we are reaching the point of no return. I guess there's nothing much else to do except do the send-off. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are liking this, and I hope you guys will like it and share it with your friends. Keep up to date with more God of War coming at you. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.